So today we're going to be talking about the PlayStation 5. We have a big PlayStation event happening in just a few days. We're going to be seeing PS5 games for the very first time, and I'm extremely excited about it. It's the future of gaming, guys. Get ready. I've been sort of waiting for Sony to make their move regarding the PlayStation, regarding their next piece of hardware, ever since the Series X was revealed at the Game Awards, ever since Microsoft made their move. I've been waiting for Sony to counterattack that. I've been waiting for them to showcase what they're bringing to next gen, and we've sort of gotten tidbits here and there. We got the specs, we got to see a brand new controller, the DualSense, which looks awesome. It may or may not be black now, which is really, really cool. I think there was a lot of discourse regarding the white color, so we shall see what happens for sure. And then we got the Unreal Engine 5 tech demo running on the PS5, which in my opinion has been the most exciting thing regarding next gen ever since the idea of next gen existed. That really showcased the future of gaming. Again, excuse my hyperbole there, but it basically did. It showcased what the PS5 is truly capable of. And Xbox, on the other hand, Microsoft, they had a big event called the Inside Xbox where they showed gameplay of a bunch of next-gen titles. I don't mean to drag Microsoft through the mud, but I think we can all agree that that event didn't exactly succeed on all fronts. I thought there were a lot of really cool-looking games there, for sure, but it didn't exactly showcase what we're getting with the brand new Xbox. Why are we playing this on a brand new console that might cost $500? I think that's sort of what everyone was sort of scratching at their heads. Now, Phil Spencer, he's went on to say that, hey, the Xbox is going to be backwards compatible with everything, and it's going to be extremely consumer friendly, Games Pass, all that stuff. Fantastic. I think that is a definite different way to go towards this next generation. And I think that during this event, during the future of gaming event, we're going to see Sony veer in the opposite direction. I'm going to read through the PlayStation blog post here, and there's going to be a sort of a snippet that I want to talk about, but I'm going to read a little bit about what he had to say about this event, this upcoming event. This is Jim Ryan here, the CEO of Sony Interactive Entertainment. I'm hyped, I will say that right now, but I'm going to read just a little bit, read between the lines, I should say, and overanalyze what he had to say about the event. So Jim Ryan went on to say, "We've shared technical specifications and shown you the new DualSense wireless controller, but what is a launch without games?" He continues, "That's why I'm excited to share that we will soon give you a first look at the games you'll be playing after PlayStation 5 launches this holiday." So I'm going to stop here. First things first, he's further establishing the fact that we are going to be seeing the PS5 this year. I think that earlier this year, everyone, especially myself, was sort of scratching at their head thinking, hey, I don't know if we're going to be seeing these next-gen consoles this year, but Phil Spencer, Jim Ryan, this is sort of the language that's been going forward. Their manufacturing process isn't exactly impacted by COVID-19, at least not in a way where they have to cancel the launch or push back the launch. We are going to be playing next-gen games this year. Hopefully we'll be in a place where we're okay spending upwards to $500 on this thing, but that's aside the point. It's just reassuring. It's very exciting. Again, it's a language that's continued. It's been known, but again, reassuring. He then goes on to add, and I actually think this is the most important part of the entire blog post, "The games coming to PS5 represent the best in the industry from innovative studios that span the globe. Studios both larger and smaller, those newer and those more established, all have been hard at work on developing games that will showcase the potential of the hardware." So what I think Sony and what Jim Ryan is alluding to here is that there is going to be games at launch for PS5 that you won't be able to play on PS4. And there's been sort of this discourse online regarding that. It's anti-consumer. Look what Microsoft is doing. Backwards compatible everything. And I certainly don't get the sense that it's anti-consumer. I actually think it's kind of the opposite of that. To me, the sense that I get is that Sony wants first adapters. They want people lining outside of stores day one. They want people to buy this console. And I think if you have a game that I can play on the PS5 as well as the PS4, why would I buy a PS5? And again, I don't mean to drag Microsoft through the mud here, but during the Inside Xbox event where they showcased gameplay of next gen for the very first time, it gives me no reason to buy a Series X. I have no reason to buy that console. There's nothing there for me right now because I can play all those games on my Xbox right now. I can play most of those games on my laptop right now. So I don't really have a reason to buy that. I think what Sony is alluding to is that there's going to be killer apps on the PS5 that you won't be able to get anywhere else in the world. And to me, that's important. That's really important in regards to how to sell a console. You need stuff there to get people excited, to get people a little less frugal with their wallets. It's been a tough year. You know, I'm not ready to drop $500 right now, but if I see some incredible looking games, again, that I can't play anywhere else, I might be a little less frugal. So it's definitely, yeah, they want to make their buck, for sure. It's definitely that case, but I think there's something important there if you sort of read between the lines on how you market the console. It's also very different on how Microsoft is doing it. And I think that's important as well. You're diversifying the gaming market and sort of what you're selling, what this box is about. Their mission statement is that, hey, there's going to be a generational gap between these consoles. You were getting something brand new with this console. And with the Xbox, I don't think it's necessarily going to be a big deal in regards to jumping from Xbox One to Series X, but people that have never owned an Xbox, that's the console you want to get because it's the most powerful, and also you can play every single game that's ever existed on the Xbox. So there's definitely two different camps there for sure. I don't think one or the other is anti-consumer or anything like that. This gets me excited. It's sort of the reason why I was so excited about the Unreal Engine 5 demo, because that showcased something that I cannot have on my PS4. At least not at the capacity that they showed it. It looked incredible. And I want to see stuff that looks like that during the show. No pressure to any of the first-party studios or third-party studios that are making games for sure. I know that's 100% ridiculously difficult to make a 30 to 40-hour game look like that. But however, I think it is important to show stuff that's new to the eye, to show stuff that I can't get on my current console. And I think that, again, that's sort of been Mark Cerny's language, that's been PlayStation's brand language for quite some time now regarding a generational gap. Again, I might be reading way too much into it. Maybe PS5 games are going to be on the PS4 at launch. Who knows? I'm guessing we're going to find out during this event. Again, very, very exciting. But I think it is important to have those killer apps there to sort of get people incentive on to drop that money. And then lastly, he adds, sort of talking about the structure of the event itself. The digital showcase will run for a bit more than an hour, which is awesome. Over an hour of brand new games. Yes, please. Thank you. And for the first time, we will all be together virtually experiencing the excitement together. A lack of physical events has given us an amazing opportunity to think differently and bring you on the journey with us, and hopefully closer than ever before. I don't really know what he's talking about here, to be honest with you. This is, again, like corporate speak for sure, but I don't know how this event is going to... Is, like, Jim Ryan going to be there on Skype or on Zoom or whatever, just watching this event with us? Are we going to have, like, developers talking about the stuff? Is this going to be pre-recorded or live? I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue, and I'm really, really excited to find out sort of what this language is about. What exactly are they trying to say here? And then again, lastly, he adds, this is a part of a series of PS5 updates, and rest assured, after next week's showcase, we will still have much more to share with you. So this makes me think that we're not getting everything here. We're going to get some games, for sure, but I think that's it. I'm not even sure if we're actually going to see the box itself, if we're going to see Jim Ryan hold up the PS5. I don't even know if that's happening. Certainly not the UI, certainly not how like friends work and the social aspect of these games. I think we're just going to see a bunch of trailers and some gameplay possibly as well. I think that that's sort of what this is about, but what games are going to be there? I mean, first party wise, PlayStation has sort of laid it all out the last couple of years. They showed The Last of Us, they showed Ghost of Tsushima, and those games are coming out now. There's really nothing else that they've shown that's poised to come out. So what is there? There's been a lot of rumors, obviously, and I will talk more about that later, but are we going to be seeing a lot of third party as well? Is Resident Evil 8 possibly showing up at this event? I mean, Capcom and Sony have been sort of buddy-buddy lately. I mean, they revealed during a State of Play Resident Evil 3, and then the E3, Sony's last E3, we saw Resident Evil 2. So possibly that might be happening. We know there's some rumors about a Resident Evil 8 game happening early next year. I don't really know. I really don't. I think that sort of the way this event is going to be structured is what's going to be most telling on how these games are going to be revealed. I think as soon as we start watching, I think we're going to be like, oh, okay, this is hype. Yeah, we're going to be getting a lot of games. Or is it just going to be similar to the Inside Xbox, which, let's be real, wasn't exactly 100% a success. And I hope that PlayStation, I hope that Sony has learned from that. I have to believe they have. There's been, again, a lot of discourse, I'm going to keep using that word, online regarding that event and what we call actual gameplay. They're not claiming there's going to be tons of gameplay during this event, which is probably a good thing. Something else I want to note is, are we going to be seeing stuff, again, later in the years? Like, are we going to be seeing Final Fantasy Remake Part 2 or, something that's launching way later on? Is this just launch lineup or launch window. I don't really know. Again, it's over an hour. Are we going to be getting like gameplay demos? I'm left with just so much speculation. And again, I need a bigger video to talk about that in. I'm going to be doing a huge prediction video with my good friend Matthew over at Phenom Stage. We're going to be talking about this event and what our expectations are and what we want to see and just overall predictions. That's happening on the channel, so look forward to that for sure. But also look forward to the reaction to this event. I think I might be live streaming it. I think I want to watch this one with you guys, if you guys are down for it. We're going to be watching this thing live, and it's a big deal. It feels big. Just the way they revealed this event itself, having the DualSense controller, the darkness shrouding it, the future of gaming, they are really setting the expectations extremely high. And we sort of know how that's been the last couple of weeks regarding Summer Game Fest, regarding Microsoft. We know how dangerous that is to play with people's expectations, so I really hope that they can deliver on that front. I really hope that there's at least something that gets people extremely excited. Again, Legend of Dragoon Remake by Bluepoint, that's a big deal. Anything regarding first party I feel like would be a tremendous big deal. There's been Jak and Daxter remake rumors, again Resident Evil 8, Final Fantasy 16. There's so much stuff that's possible here. I don't really know. I really don't know what to expect in terms of what content we're going to be seeing, what those killer apps are going to be, but again, that's what the predictions video is for, so look forward to that for sure. Comment down below and give me your thoughts on this event itself. What do you think we're going to be seeing here? Do you think that sort of what Sony's language is sort of alluding to some anti-consumerism? Do you think that they should be able to play PS5 games on your PS4? Let me know in the comments below. Give me your thoughts. Hit the like button if you enjoyed anything that I had to talk about today. Subscribe for more content like this. Of course, the big predictions video I plan on doing in the next couple of days, as well as the reaction to this event as well. I probably, again, will be doing it live, and I want to see you there. So make sure to subscribe, hit the bell, so you can be notified on when exactly it's going to happen. Also, the socials are down in the description below. Discord, Twitter, all that jazz if you want to keep in touch. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I hope all is well with you. And until next time, I will see you later. Bye-bye.